won 2 Emmys playing Tad Martin on All My Children. And while Tad's got a tendency to sleep with anything with a pulse, he's also got a soft side. Take a look.
You tell me what you need, I'll give it to you. Anything you want time, you got all the time in the world. I'll go to counseling, I'll take a job anywhere you want. We'll move to another continent if that's what it takes, but just don't tell me that this is the end.
Well, guess what? She dumped him anyway. Please welcome a guy who lives in my building, Michael Knight! Good to see you. Thank you for coming. It'll be painless. And the girls go crazy. Hi. How are you? Styling, huh? Calm down. I have to do an interview. Damn it.
We look like we're related.
I know. We got the same
We're on our way to a funeral.
Normally, do I have a little schmutz?
Yeah, me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. You can schmutz me anytime. Normally, when you see me, I'm not this dressed up, right?
No.
Because we live in the same
We
building.
live in the same building. Yeah.
And when I first met Michael, you know what happened? I was in with your lovely wife, Catherine Hickland, who's on The City.
Right.
And I didn't know she was your wife. It was my first day there, and I kept saying to the elevator guy, "You're not going to believe what we just saw in the basement. You're not going to believe it. It's Stan Martin. He's in this building, Stan Martin." And Catherine went, "He's my husband." That was the beginning.
Well, does the audience know what a fan you are of soaps, of All My Children? Do they know you're going to be on the show? We finally got it. We've been doing.
I am. I've been watching All My Children, I believe, since I was in 7th grade. And it's the greatest show. I love it. It's my favorite show.
I've been on that entire time.
You have been. I used to have posters of you from Teen Beat on my bedroom wall. Now, you are followed everywhere you go. People like crazy little fan things happening, huh?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes? Look at me sometimes.
Most of the time, the audience, the fans are pretty cool, but, I mean, things have happened.
Like?
The weirdest thing that ever happened, I was up in upstate Buffalo, New York and Buffalo, doing a public appearance, and somebody knocked on the door, and I'd just come out of the shower, so I was wrapped in a towel, and I thought it was room service. So I opened the door, and there was a strange woman standing there, and, you know, "Hi, Tad, how are you?" And sort of standing there. And she just sort of reached up and grabbed me, which was like
Did she grab you, or just sort of...
Grab me.
Uh-oh. And I would like to publicly apologize that day, Tad, but I didn't know... No, but I actually did follow you.
No, it was amazing. When we first met, I got in the elevator in our building, and you were standing there, and you just, with a big smile, you said, "Hi, I'm Rosie." I was like, "No kidding."
Well, it was a big, you know what?
And then this woman, most people don't know this about her, but you have the most incredible mind for details. I mean, I saw you with Valerie Harper. I was so sorry I didn't get to say hello to her because I had the hots for her on Mary Tyler Moore. I didn't give a damn about Mary Tyler Moore. I thought Rhoda was the sexiest thing in the world.
She was, down to earth.
Yeah.
Funny. And you're a big TV guy.
I'm a big TV guy.
What was your favorite show when you were little? Gilligan?
No.
Brady's?
I used to love, like, The Odd Couple was one of my favorites.
The Odd
Couple.
Dun,
It's one of my the best memories I have of my mother is sitting there laughing her head off watching Tony Randall and Jack Klugman. When I got to work for Gary Marshall, I did Wrong Turn to Lungfish, excuse me.
Gary Marshall wrote a play that played here on Broadway, and Michael performed off-Broadway with Jamie Gertz. Michael performed the lead role, and you met Gary. And
I met Gary, and that's probably how I got the job, is because I remember every single word of the intro of The Odd Couple.
No
way.
It's
done 30 years later. Yeah.
You mean the spoken part?
Yeah, the spoken part.
Do it.
No. On November 13th, Felix Unger was asked to remove himself from his place of residence. That request came from his wife. Deep down, he knew she was right, but he also knew that someday he would return to her. Having nowhere else to go, he appeared at the home of his friend, Oscar Madison. Some years earlier, Madison's wife had thrown him out, requesting that he never return. Can two divorced men share an apartment without driving each other crazy?
That is pretty good! That's impressive. I don't even know that, and I'm pretty much of a trivia TV person.
I still, to this day, I still watch, 30 years later, I still watch that show. I'm on the channel, on Nick at Night.
On Nick at Night. It's a big Nick at Night promo day here, apparently. I love that show, too. I was a big Brady fan. Were you a big Brady fan at all? Brady Bunch? Kind of?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Oh, did you go to the Daytime Emmys this year?
No, I didn't. I said the best seat in the house is staying at home, believe me.
Do you know who went?
From my show?
No, me.
You went. You were wonderful. You were
And
great.
do you know what else? I was crying because Susan Lucci didn't win.
Didn't win. Yeah.
And the people in the balcony, I don't know if she told you this.
They started to...
They were going, Lucci,
Yeah.
Lucci, Lucci.
I have never in my life seen somebody with more grace under fire than Susan Lucci. Every year.
She's great, isn't she?
She's incredible. It's almost like nowadays, instead of showing the winner going up to the podium, they show Susan sort of with a sick look on her face doing this.
She's going to win next year, I know she is.
Definitely.
And you're going to win again because you're the cutest and the greatest guy in daytime.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with my buddy, Vinny Schramm from League of Their Own.